Target is a huge retail store headquartered within the United States, and they've recently announced that they're closing many stores due to retail theft, and the mainstream media just ate that up without applying any scrutiny. And trust me, there's a lot of reasons to have some skepticism about Target's claims.
Target says it's closing a number of stores in major cities over a growing problem of retail theft.
They say shoplifting has jumped about 50% this year.
Target has announced it will close 9 stores in 4 states next month, blaming theft and organized retail crime that are threatening the safety of our team and guests.
And both Target and Walmart have both claimed that retail theft is the reason why they're taking huge profit losses. And the mainstream media reported that without any scrutiny, because had they applied any scrutiny, they would have seen that Target was just lying and finding a reason to blame their profit losses on anything but management and leadership. And the saddest part is that independent small media organizations have actually got this right where the mainstream media got it wrong, because the mainstream media didn't even listen to their own reports in the past about the reason why Target was failing. But if you look at this article from the street, you will see that Target always had problems and that they had an issue with connecting with the customer because it became unclear whether or not they wanted to cater to a more well-to-do audience or to the same audience that Walmart typically caters to, or a dollar store. And so many customers were confused. You will offer products like Kate Spade, Missoni, and Michael Graves, with Target's famous catchphrase being "expect more, pay less," which, let's just say, was something that was borrowed from another business. And Target just recently got into the grocery side of things with their prices being so high as compared to your average neighborhood grocery store. You have a business that offers luxury chains from Neiman Marcus that failed because Target priced the jewelry way too high, and so it hurts your tagline of "expect more and pay less" when you also offer jewelry that is more suited for a Kardashian than a struggling American just trying to make it through inflation. And that's why in the same year, back in June, under CEO Brian Cornell said that Target was going to rebalance its portfolio and try to offer items that the everyday consumer can actually afford. And they made this change recently. So I'm not sure how in the world did anyone expect for Target to recover financially when they just made the change to make more money when they've been failing for the longest time. Because if it were retail theft that were to blame for Target's financial woes, then why in the world did Target fail in multiple countries, including Canada? Because Target failed so spectacularly in Canada that they had to close all 133 stores 8 years ago.
We are unable to map out a scenario which would allow Target Canada to generate positive profits or cash flow until at least 2021.
So the decision was made. Close the stores. All of them. Retail experts say Target may have been in trouble right from the start.
Oh, so it wasn't retail theft that caused Target to fail in Canada. And we also find out that Target failed in Australia because it was mismanaged and it wasn't a profitable business. And we knew this 3 years ago.
Target is not a profitable business. It's been bleeding money for years, and Wesfarmers, the company which owns Target, wants to cut its losses.
And Target even tried to use the backlash from offering LGBT-themed products as one of the reasons why they're losing profits. And as small media organizations have pointed out, that is a lie, because Target was losing revenue and losing profits long before the LGBT scandal came along, because there was no LGBT scandal in Canada or Australia, and yet you saw store closures even there, and there was no widespread retail theft or an LGBT scandal when Target was offering products that was confusing to their customers because many of their customers couldn't afford the products.
Target's Canada launch was a rushed mess, and an expensive one at that. It ended up costing the retailer $4.1 billion in after-tax losses for just 1 year. Major supply chain issues, poor real estate decisions, and fatal merchandising errors left the retailer unprepared and ill-equipped to handle the fallout.
And if you want to see just how out of touch Target is with the average consumer, then look no further than their activities in Australia, because just this year in June, it was revealed that Target was selling a $70 dress that was intended for women, as if they've learned nothing, because if you make things too expensive for a soccer mom, then that does not bode well for you as a retail company.